Alright, it is Monday, September 9, 2019 at 5:57 p.m. Let's take a look at some headlines. Alright, disturbing video shows driver apparently asleep in a moving Tesla on the highway. A motorist behind the wheel of a person next to him were caught on video fast asleep inside a Tesla on a highway over the weekend. The footage captured by Dakota Randall showed a couple riding along the Massachusetts Turnpike with no one seemingly alert. The driver looked over at the passenger, who also appeared to be dozing off. Randall posted the video on Twitter on Sunday. Some guys literally asleep on the wheel on the Mass Pike. Great place for it. Teslas are sick, I guess, he tweeted. Randall told CBS Boston he tried waking them up by honking, but it didn't work. It was just so strange and baffling, Randall told the station. I thought I saw somebody asleep at the wheel, but I wasn't sure, so I did a double take. Sure enough, there was somebody with his head right between his legs. So apparently there was a guy riding along in a Tesla on a turnpike, and both of the people in the car were asleep. So I saw that today, and I was quite surprised. I was like, if Teslas aren't meant for that yet, you know, because they aren't fully automated to be driven without, people in control yet. It could totally be dangerous if there's an accident or something happens. Let me finish reading this. It says, while the footage is worrisome, Massachusetts State Police told CBS Boston there's no law against falling asleep behind the wheel of a self-driving car. According to Tesla, the autopilot features require an active driver supervision and do not make vehicles fully autonomous. So Tesla does not make fully autonomous vehicles, but these people are definitely knocked out and sleeping. Alright, let's take a look at the next article. Health Department Rhode Islander who contracted EEE has died. The Rhode Island Department of Health has confirmed the person who contracted Eastern equine encephalitis in West Warwick died from the disease sometime on Sunday. The health department said the person, who is over 50 years of age, is the state's first death from EEE since 2007. When health officials first confirmed the case on August 30th, the person was said to be in critical condition. The initial news came just days after a Fairhaven woman died after contracting the disease. The news of the death comes on Rhode Island is preparing for a second night of aerial spraying to combat the mosquito population in 4 areas the state has determined to be a critical risk of EEE. So now we don't have just West Nile virus, and we don't have just dengue. Now we have EEE, mosquito-borne illnesses. So watch out for that as well. Alright, next. Underwear blunder stalls trial of Chinese woman accused of trespassing at Mar-a-Lago. Yuing Shan is acting as her own attorney during the federal trial on accusations she lied to a Secret Service agent and trespassed at President Donald Trump's Palm Beach club. And then you see a drawing of her sitting in court. It says Fort Lauderdale, Florida, the trial of a Chinese businesswoman charged with lying to a Secret Service agent and trespassing at President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago club bogged down on Monday before jury selection over her lack of underwear, the latest bizarre moment in a case that has been filled with them. Before the potential jurors were brought into the courtroom, Eugene Zhang told Judge Rory Altman that she was wearing a brown jail garb instead of civilian clothing because she had not been provided with any underwear. Defendants generally wear civilian clothing during trials to not prejudice jurors against them. After some discussion about which agency was supposed to provide Zhang with her underwear, she was taken to a holding cell and changed into a copper-colored blouse and khaki slacks found in her hotel room after the March arrest. Zhang is acting as her own attorney during the federal trial, much to Altman's frustration. He again tried Monday to change the 33-year-old Shanghai consultant's mind, as he did during every pretrial hearing since she fired her public defenders in June, and urged her to let them try the case. When he demanded that she answer yes or no, she went into a long monologue in Mandarin. Altman cut her off before it could be translated, and she finally said she didn't want them. He spoke to Zhang sternly Monday after she told him, "I don't know why I'm here," and she said she wasn't prepared because she thought the trial had been cancelled. "You know precisely why you're here," Altman told her. He has repeatedly accused her at previous hearings of playing games. Zhang primarily had a translator Monday, but at one point told Altman she hadn't spoken Mandarin in months and was having a hard time following along. "You speak Chinese, you're from China," Altman replied. Soon after, 60 potential jurors were brought into the courtroom and jury selection began. Several told Altman that they had negative feelings about Trump, but Altman, a Trump appointee, assured them that the president has no direct connection to the case. Broward County is a Democratic stronghold. Jury selection was expected to take some time before opening statements were made later on Monday. Zhang was arrested on March 30th after she allegedly lied to get past a Secret Service agent guarding Mar-a-Lago, saying she was there to use the pool. She made it to the lobby where she told the receptionist she was there for the United Nations friendship event that night and had come early to take pictures. The event had been cancelled, and prosecutors said Zhang had been informed. The president was staying at Mar-a-Lago that weekend, but what was his nearby golf club when Zhang arrived. She faces up to 6 years if convicted. I wouldn't play games with people trying to convict you of a crime. That's just craziness. Alright, next. Burglar cooks breakfast and tells resident to go back to sleep. Authorities say a burglar broke into a Florida home, cooked himself early breakfast, an early morning meal, and told the resident to go back to sleep. The home's occupant told investigators he awoke to discover the man was cooking and eating sometime after 4 a.m. on Tuesday. Fox 13 Tampa reported the burglar ran from the house when the resident called 911. Deputies from the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office tracked down the suspect in a wooded and swampy area behind the home. Deputies say Gavin Krim, a 19-year-old Marine, allegedly entered the home through an unlocked rear door. An arrest report mentioned that the suspect may have been under the influence of alcohol. So never leave your back doors open. You never know. You might get a Marine trying to cook breakfast and tell you to go back to sleep. Alright, guys. See you guys next time. Hit like and subscribe for more. And remember, we have a sponsor, Dave's Empire 1981. Check out the link on the description below for his shop if you feel like getting art on a hat or on chucks. Alright, guys. See you guys next time. God bless.